I started out in ballet when I was 3, but really not ballet, just more like running across the floor and having fun with my friends. But I started as a ballet jazz dancer in a company, and ballroom was introduced to me when I was about 12 as well. And at first I was like, no, I don't want to do ballroom because I was a solo dancer. And I started it, and it was so different, but as I started doing it, I fell in love. I fell in love with the style, everything about it, and that became my main form of dance, was Latin ballroom. And actually, that's what brought us together. I was actually dancing in a workshop, and Ryan came to visit some friends, and
I said, who was that? I said, I want to meet her. And the funny thing is, and this is my favorite part of the story.
He always emphasizes this.
She came up to me, and she introduced herself to me, and I was very impressed with that. And actually, we hit it off, and not only did I fall in love with how beautiful she was and how incredible of a dancer she was, but how beautiful she is on the inside as well. So it's a perfect marriage.
Of course, we love dancing with each other because we love each other and we know each other. But something that was really amazing to me in Vegas that I liked about not being able to dance with Ryan is that I got to watch him dance. I'm always with him on stage, performing with him, and it was so nice to actually be able to really appreciate his talent because I got to really watch it for once. And so I really enjoyed that aspect of it, you know, and I'll love cheering for him, rooting him on.
Yeah.
But now we're going to be double nervous for the shows because I'm going to have mine and then I'm going to want him.
Absolutely. And of course, I love dancing the rumba with Ashleigh, and that's, for me, my favorite dance to do with Ashleigh is the rumba because it's the dance of love. It's very steamy, very sexy. And I just know they're going to have her do it with one of those other guys. And I'm just going to be off stage thinking, man, I wish that was me right now.
Or vice versa.
Yeah.
But you know, at the end of the day, we get to go home together. So,
That's right.
So it's the acting.
I think it'll add some spice to the relationship, if anything. I've talked to some of the past contestants on the show, and they said Vegas was Hell Week. But when I asked them, well, did it get better when you got on the show? And they said, no, it got worse.
Yeah.
The stress, because now you're dancing in front of millions of people every night, these live performances. And really what I want to do is I want to take what I learned from Vegas and apply it here. Doing those other genres was very hard for never doing them ever before, the contemporary, the hip-hop. And I really had to stretch and push myself farther than I ever have. And I know I'm going to have to double that once I'm on the show.
For sure. But that's also the fun part about it in a way. You know, we've been doing what we do in ballroom for so long. It's really fun. It's a challenge, but it's fun to explore new areas of dance and get to do things that we wouldn't do otherwise. So hopefully we can do well in them, at least as well as we can.
I think dancing in the Kodak Theater would be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I mean, that's where magic happens, and we would absolutely love to be in the top 6 and be in that final.
There's nothing like being in front of a live audience, but that large of an audience, I just think would be absolutely incredible. And the energy in there, I can't even imagine it. It would be amazing.
That's why we do this,
Yeah.
you know, is for that energy and that feeling, that opportunity to share this talent with all those people. Well, we are big fans of the show. We've watched religiously from season 2, every single week. For me, I really admire Pasha because of how far he went as a male ballroom dancer and his ability to adapt to the other styles. My goal is to do just that, but go all the way for the win.
There's been so many dances, it's hard for me to choose. But it's the ones that just hit you and they have a story and you leave touched. And I think everyone can be touched in a different way depending on what their life experiences are. But if I can do that, if at least one time, someone can feel an emotion or a comfort or just something, then I think, you've done what you want to do. You've accomplished it.
Absolutely. I think ultimately, if you've motivated or inspired someone, you've really won the ultimate prize, the greatest prize.
even getting to the top 38, even Vegas. I mean, back in Salt Lake, I saw amazing people cut and not even make it to Vegas. So every step, every cut in Vegas was really an accomplishment for anyone, because there's so many talented people. So to be here is amazing, but we're not done.
No. We'll appreciate every day, every week that we're here, and obviously this is a competition and we're here to win.
Here to stay.
Look out for the DiLellos.
Yeah.
We're coming.